Did you know the V-22 Osprey can fly over 300 miles an hour, faster than most fighter jets? This is the story of the V-22 Osprey, a revolutionary aircraft that changed the face of military aviation. Today we're covering everything about it, from how it started to why it still matters. And wait until you hear what happened during its first real test, a moment that nearly ended the whole project. Back in the 1960s, the US military needed a new kind of aircraft, one that could take off vertically like a helicopter but fly fast like a plane. In 1981, the V-22 Osprey was officially proposed by Bell Helicopter and Boeing, with the goal of creating a tiltrotor aircraft that could revolutionize troop transport. The idea was simple in theory but incredibly complex in practice. How do you build a plane that can switch between helicopter and airplane modes mid-flight? The US government saw the potential, but the Cold War was ending, and military budgets were shrinking. Still, they approved the project in 1983. But turning this idea into reality would prove far harder than anyone imagined. The tiltrotor design was a massive engineering challenge. The rotors had to tilt forward without causing instability, and the entire system had to be lightweight yet durable. Early prototypes crashed in testing. In 1992, a test flight ended in disaster when the aircraft lost control and crashed into the ocean, killing 3 crew members. The program was cancelled twice, once in 1996 and again in 1997, due to safety concerns and budget overruns that had already reached over $12 billion. But the US military refused to give up. They pushed for more testing, more redesigns, and finally, in 2007, the Osprey was declared ready for combat. After years of development, it was finally time to prove itself. The V-22 Osprey first saw action in 2009 during Operation Enduring Freedom in Afghanistan. It quickly proved its worth, flying over 1,000 miles on a single tank of fuel. Its speed, over 300 miles an hour, allowed it to deliver troops and supplies faster than any helicopter, and its range was 5 times greater. Troops loved the Osprey for its speed and range, but it also had its critics. Some called it too complex, too expensive, and too dangerous. But the real test was yet to come. In 2010, during a mission in Afghanistan, a V-22 Osprey was shot down by enemy fire. All 38 passengers were killed, the deadliest single Osprey incident in history. Despite the tragedy, the Osprey continued to serve, flying over 20,000 combat missions by 2020, with a survival rate of over 90%. Its tiltrotor design gave it a unique advantage. It could hover like a helicopter and then fly like a jet, making it ideal for fast troop insertion and extraction. The enemy tried to counter it, using shoulder-fired missiles and radar-guided fire, but the Osprey's speed and agility made it a hard target to hit. So what's the lasting impact of the V-22 Osprey? The Osprey revolutionized military aviation, proving that tiltrotor technology was viable and valuable. It paved the way for future aircraft like the V-280 Valor and the Bell V-244. Today, over 400 Ospreys are in service with the U.S. Marine Corps and Air Force, and they're still being upgraded with new engines and weapon systems. The Osprey is more than just a plane, it's a symbol of innovation, perseverance, and the future of military aviation. And scientists still can't explain why it's so fast, but they're working on it. The V-22 Osprey changed the way we think about military aircraft, and it's still flying today, faster and farther than ever before. Which military subject should we deep dive next? Comment below and subscribe for more.